Round 2, fight! And here we go, Idra and Select getting ready to go at it again. This is going to be Idra. He is the red Zerg, closing the scoreboard right now. I'm not even going to mess with it. And oh my god, Select! He's doing it again! He's going to go for the cheese one more time. What is this? Who's taking control of Select? Seriously, I feel like someone just neuroparasited and attached their tentacle, and then Fiesta attached its tentacle to Select's head and started feeding him and transmitting him new information. And for whatever reason, Select is cheesing Idra again. I cannot believe it. He's lifting off his command center and he's going for the gold. Holy moly cowabunga. This is insane. Now, if there's ever a map for a Terran player to do it, this is the map to do it on. And we saw it happen in the beta a few times. We actually seen... Excuse me, we've seen Marine King Prime do this a couple of times as well, but this is Select doing it against Idra. Is Idra prepared for this? Does he know that Select is cheesing him one more time? Does he even know that Select is capable? This is absolutely blowing my mind. Now, to answer my question, I would imagine that Idra is prepared for the cheese this time around. I mean, come on, as a pro gamer, you know, you play it once, you know, haha, funny, you know, you got me, but you can't get me twice, or I'm a fool, you know? So, I don't know if Idra's gonna, oh god, he's gonna go for the 15 hatch again. But, I would imagine this time around, Idra's gonna be a little bit more prepared for whatever stanky cheese that, that the Terran player Select is gonna throw at him. Now, the thing here is, I think Idra can get away with the 15 hatch, because Select's aggression here is gonna come much later. The idea behind going and lifting off your command center and relocating over to the gold, it's not because, you know, it's not because you got evicted from your original home. No, it's because a Terran player wants to accumulate these gold resources as quickly as possible, and what he's going to do is make like around a 5 racks timing push, and he's just going to push out at around 8 minutes into the game with a horde of Marines, and he's just going to try to overrun the Zerg player. That's the goal. There is no expanding out of this. There is nothing else. This is an all-in, but it's a delayed all-in. It's not, you know, right in your face and all-in. It's like, oh, I'm going to take my time and then I'm going to gun you down. So that's Select's strategy. Now, Idra hasn't scouted him yet. At this point, Idra did check the bottom left location. I think he no, he's not going to check the tower. So his read here is going to be super late. And he is going to scout the right side, and then he's going to realize, since this is the MLG version of the map, I think it's the MLG version. There's no supply depot here, so now I don't even know. I don't know. Idra widens up, and he's like, what the hell is going on? Okay, now I know something's up, and he's going to run right into the gold. So Idra should know, if he doesn't know already, yes he will, that there it is. Select is cheesing him one more time. And in Idra's head, if you could think about what Idra's thinking right now, it would just be ... rage. That would be thoughts going through Idra's head. So that's it. And whoa! Oh my god, this is so early! This is not what Terran players usually do. And I mean, Idra, I don't think Idra's gonna be prepared for this. Most of the time the cheese comes much later. And Select is just gonna go for it right now. He's sending the SCVs and the Marines in right now. And I don't think Idra's prepared for it. He's just now getting a spine crawler up. The spine crawler is super late, and the crawler's just gonna go down. Oh my god, this could be game. This could be game. I'm like pulling the hair out of my head right now. Unbelievable right here from Select, because usually this cheese comes around the 8-minute mark as Terran players like to accumulate those gold resources. Now, the SCVs are in a little bit of trouble, but there's two queens in the back, but I think there's enough Marines to hold this off. A lot of SCVs have gone down. Oh my god, both players suffering massive casualties, especially this early in the game. Those workers are so essential. There is another crawler going in the back here. That crawler will be pretty nice because Idra can relocate it to the front. But now, oh no, there's a bunker up for Select. Select's got a forward position. He's got just barely enough Marines to do some serious damage here. And oh my god, this is so down to the wire. It's just gonna be the micro now. Whoever can micro best. These Marines don't want to get caught in between the Zerglings, and it looks like the Marines retreating. Oh, that micro was godly. That micro was godly. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but Select realizing these Marines were screwed. They were not getting out of the way because Zerglings were coming from the left and the ramp. So he evacuated the Marines out of this bunker to make room for the Marines over here to run inside this bunker. That was super pro micro. I don't think I've seen something like that in a very long time. And Select is just showing why he is so damn good at this game. Wow. Idra is in a lot of trouble now because the Marines have breached the main, and there's a crawler going up here, but that crawler's not going to stand. And now there's so many Marines here, and there's so many bunkers for Select to fall back to. In fact, he can't even mine at the main anymore, at least not at all the mineral patches, and this is terrible for Idra. This could be game. I don't see how Idra's gonna hold this off. The Marines are now up in his main, and yeah, the Marines have basically just said, this is my home. If they're gonna camp the top of the ledge here overlooking the natural, I don't see how Idra is even gonna make any more money. And you guys know, if you can't make money in this game, you are not going to win. So, oh, we have a counterattack from Idra. He somehow got some Zerglings into the goal expansion. I don't even know if I can call it an expansion, into the main of Select. I don't know how he got these Zerglings in here, but he managed to do so. So now he is also disrupting Select's mining, and this game is totally up in the air now. The spawning pool will go down. That's pretty key to note, because now Idra will not be able to make any more forces unless he saves his spawning pool, which it looks like he will save the pool. Unbelievable hold. But he was not able to kill off all the SCVs at the gold. So Select is still mining now, mind you. And this game is, I don't know, this is still up in the air. Will Select be able to hold the bunkers? No, he will not. Both bunkers go down, and Select calls a GG. Idra with an incredible hold against the cheese. And really, it just came down to him running those Zerglings behind the mineral line and killing off all these, a lot of SCVs, not all of them, but a lot of them. And great crisis management, my God. But incredibly good micro from Select. I mean, I think the point to note here was that little Marine, you know, you need a home, guys? Come on inside my home. I'll leave it for a second so you guys can stay safe. And I just want to go ahead and rewind the replay just to show you guys that one move one more time, because that was super epic pro Gosu. There it is. That's super pro. I mean, can you imagine in the heat of battle busting out a move like that? That's really hard to do. So, but, you know, even bigger kudos to Idra for holding off the aggression, keeping a cool head despite all the damage that was being done. Boom! There it was. Very nice, keeping all those Marines alive. And, yeah, good game from both these guys. So, Select really taking it to Idra in both of these games so far to start off this series. It looks like he's really hungry for the win. We'll have to see how much further this is going to go. But, yeah, I'm done for now. It looks like Game 3 is going to be coming up, so hope you guys stay tuned.